So a lot of people call and ask us if we can recommend a tinnitus provider in their area. The reason we cannot is because there are so few audiologists that actually specialize in tinnitus. And when I say specialize in tinnitus, I mean not just put a hearing aid on a patient. Yes, in some cases, just amplification alone will help tinnitus patients, but for the vast majority of patients, they need more than just amplification. And in some cases, tinnitus patients don't need amplification at all. What they really need is tinnitus retraining therapy, which involves prescriptive sound therapy and educational counseling on what tinnitus is, what triggers tinnitus, what they can do to alleviate those triggers, and how they can long-term gradually progress through the stages of habituation. And so it's a complex process. It takes some time, and it takes a professional that's very experienced and proficient at working with someone that has these symptoms. People call us all the time looking for help from across the country. And although we would love to be able to help them without them physically coming into our offices, we really do need to see people in person for that initial comprehensive evaluation. There's a lot that we need to discover with an in-person conversation and also with in-person testing in the sound booth, and we just simply don't have the technology yet to do that 100% remotely. So being physically present in our office is a critical component for that first day. It's usually a 90-minute appointment minimum. And then we also do a follow-up the next day to make sure our treatment plan is concrete, that it makes sense, and that it will be successful in execution once our patients return home. Another important component to the success of our treatment is having family involved. So a spouse, a loved one, family members that we live with, they will often report things to us about how a patient is responding to their issues more so than the patient even realizes themselves. We often don't notice changes on our own behavior as much as our family and loved ones do. So having them contribute to the initial evaluation is very helpful in recommending proper treatment for our patients, and also so that the family understands the process involved. Most of the time, there is stages to treatment, and it's important for family to understand that there are stages. This doesn't just correct itself overnight. It takes some time, and we need the family support to be most successful. If you or someone you know is suffering from tinnitus and hasn't received the help they need, please share this video. Tell them to get in touch with us. We can help.